Param Vijayate Śrī Kṛṣṇa Sankirtanam, total world victory of Hare Krishna. I haven't seen you guys in a while, but welcome back. Today it's me, Isabela. You can see my name somewhere. Where? Yeah, over there somewhere. Yeah, so let's get into it. And today we are doing Bhagavad-gita 3:19. Bhagavad-gita As It Is. We have a very nice picture of Prabhupada here, looking like he is giving a class or possibly singing for kirtan. A lot of Vyasa-san. Nice. I don't know what it's taken. Tasmād asaktaḥ satatam kāryaṁ karma samācara asakto hi ācaran karma param āpnoti pūruṣaḥ. Tasmāt, therefore, asaktaḥ without attachment, satatam constantly, kāryaṁ as duty, karma work, samācara perform, asaktaḥ non-attachment, he certainly, ācaran performing karma work, param the supreme, āpnoti achieves, pūruṣaḥ a man. So if you work for the supreme, you achieve a man. Yeah. Translation. Therefore, without being attached to the fruits of activities, one should act as a matter of duty, for by working without attachment, one attains the Supreme. Purport. The Supreme Personality of Godhead for the devotees. The Supreme is the personality of Godhead for the devotees and liberation for the impersonalist. A person, therefore, acting for Krishna or in Krishna consciousness under proper guidance and without attachment to the result of the work is certainly making progress towards the supreme goal of life. Arjuna is told that he should fight in the Battle of Kurukṣetra for the interest of Krishna because Krishna wanted him to fight. To be a good man or a non-violent man is a personal attachment, but to act on the behalf of the Supreme is to act without attachment for the result. That is perfect action of the highest degree, recommended by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Śrī Kṛṣṇa. Vedic rituals, like prescribed sacrifices, are performed for purification of impious activities that were performed in the field of sense gratification. But one in Krishna consciousness is transcendental to the reactions of good or evil work. A Krishna conscious person has no attachment for the results, but acts on behalf of Krishna alone. He engages in all kinds of activities, but is completely non-attached. Let's look at the differences. Please don't do too many. Ooh, thank you, Krishna. Ooh, ab workout. Ooh. So, our only change here is instead of a semicolon, it's been changed to just a comma, and a comma has been taken out. Let's ask why. I have no explanation. Wait, should have Prabhupada began here a new paragraph. Oh, there must be another change in there. No, it doesn't say it. Looks like I might have to do some. Where does it say that? Śrī Kṛṣṇa. So there was already a new paragraph, so they would have split it further. But so they basically split it into two paragraphs. And let's go to the original. No, we have it. So, yes, they took it closer to the manuscript. Wasn't warranted? No, it was not. Sorry, Jai Vadaswami. Hayagriva. Rest his soul. Yeah, he was a pretty good guy. Not gonna lie. Like, the original devotees, like, they were cool. Like, Mukunda, Hayagriva, Malati, Govinda Dasi, Shamasundar, Gorsundar. What was the accent on that one? Yeah, they were pretty cool. Still are. Yeah. That's just a little note there, you know. Take it or leave it. Yeah, so those changes, I have no clue what they mean. I mean, there was obviously a comma and, like, a semicolon. A semicolon is basically, like, comma and full stop, right?
Two independent clauses in one sentence.
So it's like either choose full stop or comma.
For a list.
Or for a list. So I don't think just changing it to a comma makes the possibility of a period full stop. They're being like erased. But there's not really that much of a change. It's not that much. For by working without attachment, comma, one attains supreme. But over here, the comma has been removed. Why, we may ask? There's no reasoning for it, so that's sad. I feel like they should give reasoning for everything. Like, there's probably something somewhere, but like, you should give a reason for why you're changing it. You need to at least have valid like proof or like a backup explanation why you changed it. So, boo. What's next? Meaning and contemporary application. Okay, we are speeding through this, man. Good, because I'm really tired and I want to go to sleep. No offense to you guys, like, it's fun having these classes. Also, make sure to like, comment, share. If you're watching it on YouTube, subscribe. Yeah, that would be nice. Thank you. So the meaning. One should act for your duty. Like Kshatriyas have a duty to fight and maintain civility and maintain civilians. And for one should act as a matter of duty for by working without attachment, one day. And like do that with like without attachment, being like, oh, this is like my favorite civilian, and like and you're attached to that person. But then you can attain supreme. If you are not attached, like don't become attached. Like, yes, as a human, it's very, very hard to not become attached. Like, you're attached to your kids, to your spouse, to your partner, to your parents. You're attached to pretty much everything. Like, for example, if I lost my favorite book right now or something, or like my Kindle or something, I'm attached to it. So yes, I would be sad. But if I wasn't attached to it, then, I wouldn't be sad. I'd be like, oh, comes and goes, That's fine. So I still have a long way to go. Hopefully I will get there one day. Yeah, I'm like listening to Prabhupada, You're Ever Well Wisher now on my Kindle. So that's nice. Yeah. It's a real good book. I recommend. I 10 out of 10 recommend. It's good because you can like put it in, like put your AirPods in and be like, oh, just listen to it while, you're doing stuff. It's really nice. And without being attached to the fruits of activities, which is like the results and what you will get. So if you are cooking food, then of course you're going to get prasadam at the end. That is, food. Then you offer it and it becomes prasadam. But that is the fruit of the cooking. So don't be attached to that. That was my contemporary application right there. One, attain supreme. Just don't be attached. How do you do it? It will come up further along in the Bhagavad-gita. Yeah.
How to not be attached.
Yeah.
Param drishta navartate. By being attached to something else. For living entity to be not attached is impossible. You have to be attached to something. So you're either attached to the higher taste or the lower taste. By experiencing a higher taste, one automatically gives up the lower taste.
Be attached to the Lord and doing savor for the Lord. Is that it?
Yeah, just like if you have 50 cents in your hand, and I offer you $50, you give up the 50 cents to take the $50, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you hold on to the 50 cents, you won't get the $50. So automatically one will give up the lower taste.
Don't be attached to lower things like sense gratification and like stuff like that. Be attached.
That's still not it.
No?
No, it's by becoming attached to something else. You will automatically. So there's no don't. It's like telling people let go of the 50 cents.
No.
Instead, it's take $50. Because you see,
trade in. Could that be?
I mean, Bhagavad-gita puts it like this. It says one should accept that which is favorable and neglect the unfavorable. But he said there's so many favorable things there that you'll run out of time. You won't have to neglect the unfavorable.
Become attached to Krishna consciousness and savor for the Lord. Become attached to cooking prasadam and dressing deities. Become attached to chanting. Become attached to singing and dancing ecstatically in kirtan. Become attached.
The world for Krishna. killing the enemies of Vishnu, you know, like whatever your flavor is. It's some way
Pick and choose.
Exactly. Looking after Krishna's cows, growing Krishna's plants,
Be attached to Krishna.
taking care of Krishna's kids.
Krishna's kids.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. So, contemporary application. If somebody gives you 50 cents, trade it in for $50. Become attached to the higher thing. You know, and I feel like your soul will lead you there. Like the soul is like Krishna conscious and yearns to go back, but the body is like a ton of stuff that's like dragging it down. So, your soul will automatically want to become attached to the higher supreme consciousness, the savor of Krishna, and doing whatever Krishna desires, you know? Your soul will become attached to it, and therefore you will, and use your body as an instrument to do the savor and stuff. Like, you have arms and hands to cook for Krishna. You have feet to walk and distribute Krishna's books, or do Harinam. You have a voice, sing for Krishna and chant, you know? There's so many ways that one can use themselves for Krishna's service, and your soul will benefit for that. And, you know, you will probably become liberated. So, yay. Yeah, so that's that. Let's do the Te Reo Māori, though. Now, not though. Chapter 3, verse 19 of Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavad-gita As It Is reads, therefore, without being attached to the fruits of activities, one should act as a master of duty, for by working without attachment, one attains the supreme. In Te Reo Māori, it might be translated as, Nā me mahi kore wakapiri ki ngā hua o ngā mahi, me mahi hei take mahi nā, ma te mahi kore wakapiri ka whiwhi I te wakaharahara nui.
Is it correct? Did you get it right?
Let me copy and paste that. Oh my gosh, I can't type. You gonna get it?
The volume turned up?
Oh, no. It worked. Yeah, it translated it right. I just had to put it into the other thing and like.
Oh, you translated it back.
Yeah, and it was actually real good. Got it pretty much spot on. The Te Reo Māori to English word by word translation is as follows. Nā, so, therefore, me, should, mahi, work, act, kore, without wakapiri, being attached, ki, to, ngā, the, plural, hua, fruits, result, or of ngā, the, plural, mahi, work, activities, me, should, mahi, work, act, hei, as a, take, matter, cause, mahi, work, duty, nā, for, because, ma, by, te, the, singular, mahi, work, act, kore, without wakapiri, attachment, ka, will, future tense marker, whiwhi, attain, achieve, I, in, te, the, singular, wakaharahara, supreme, nui, great. Okay, we're done. Wow. It's not my record, but it's pretty, yeah. So first we're going to read it in English, then Te Reo Māori, then Sanskrit, and then I will sign off. A self-realized man has no purpose to fulfill in the discharge of his prescribed duties, nor has he any reason not to perform such work, nor has he any need to depend on any other living being. Sorry, I scrolled up to. I scrolled up too far. All right, so this is the actual one. Therefore, without being attached to the fruits of activities, one should act as a matter of duty, for by working without attachment, one attains the supreme. Okay. In Te Reo Māori, it might be translated as Nā me mahi Nā me mahi kore wakapiri ki ngā hua o ngā mahi. Me mahi hei take mahi ngā mā, te mahi kore wakapiri ka whiwhi I te wakaharahara nui. Now for Sanskrit. Tasmāt asaktaḥ satatam kāryam karma samācara kara asakto hi ācaran karma param āpnoti pūruṣaḥ. I'm getting better at speaking. Huh. Good. All right. Param Vijayate, Śrī Kṛṣṇa Sankirtanam, total world victory of Hare Krishna. I hope you guys have an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night. I will sign off now. Thank you so much for coming to the class. Hope you enjoyed it because I know I did. Hare Bol. Pardon?
No comments today?
No comments. There's usually no comments on mine. It's sad. Yeah, I guess. Hare Bol. I will see you guys.